cheap doesn't always mean cheerful, especially when it comes to cars. I wouldn't sacrifice reliability just to save a few bucks, and neither should you. Some of these cars are absolute traps. But don't worry, I'll help you find a truly affordable and reliable ride. Ready to dive in? Welcome to Autovant, and here in this video, I'm going to show you some small cars which you've to avoid at all costs. Not because they're cheap, but because they're really trash. Not all small cars are built the same. I've seen many budget-friendly models that sacrifice quality, safety, and reliability just to keep prices low. While they may seem like a great deal at first, they often turn into expensive mistakes that aren't worth the trouble. Many of these cars are made with flimsy materials and weak body structures, leading to poor durability. Many of these cars also lose value quickly, making them a bad investment. Now, let's check out the worst small cars to avoid. 1. Nissan Versa, 2012 to 2019. Cheap for a reason. At first glance, the Nissan Versa might seem like a great deal, especially for someone looking for an affordable new car. With one of the lowest starting prices in its category, it's easy to see why budget-conscious buyers are drawn to it. But I've learned that a low price doesn't always mean good value, and the Versa proves that cutting corners can lead to serious problems down the road. One of its biggest flaws is the unreliable CVT, continuously variable transmission. I've seen many owners complain about early transmission failures, sometimes before even hitting 100,000 miles. Since CVTs are complex and costly to fix, replacing one can cost thousands of dollars, sometimes as much as the car itself. At that point, many owners simply give up on the car entirely. The engine is another major disappointment. It feels underpowered, making highway driving frustrating. I've noticed that merging, overtaking, or climbing hills can feel like a struggle, leaving drivers stressed in high traffic situations. Inside, the cheap build quality is impossible to ignore. The cabin is filled with hard plastics that scratch easily, giving it a low-budget feel. The seats lack comfort, and road noise is noticeably loud, making long drives unpleasant. To make things worse, older models performed poorly in crash tests, raising serious safety concerns. While it may seem like an affordable option, the Versa's long-term reliability issues, weak performance, and high repair costs make it a poor choice overall. 2. Chevrolet Spark, 2013 to 2022. Tiny car, big problems. This may look like a fun and budget-friendly city car, but I've seen firsthand how its small size comes with serious downsides. While its compact design makes parking easy, it also raises major safety concerns. Being one of the smallest cars on the road, it offers very little protection in accidents. Its poor crash test ratings prove that passengers are at greater risk compared to those in larger, sturdier vehicles. Performance is another huge weakness. The tiny 1.2-liter engine lacks power, making acceleration painfully slow. On highways, it struggles to reach speed, making merging and overtaking a stressful experience. Climbing hills is another challenge, as the engine has to work too hard, leading to a frustrating drive. The ride quality is rough and uncomfortable. The suspension is stiff, making every bump in the road feel worse than it should. On top of that, the cabin is noisy, with engine and road sounds constantly filtering in, making long trips tiring. The interior feels cheap with hard plastics that scratch easily. Cargo space is extremely limited, barely enough for groceries or a weekend bag. Even though the Chevy Spark is affordable, its poor performance, lack of safety, and uncomfortable ride make it a bad long-term choice. There are far better small cars available. 3. Fiat 500, 2012 to 2019. Fun but unreliable. It is a stylish and compact car with a retro design that turns heads, but I've seen how its charm is overshadowed by serious issues. While it may seem like a great choice for city driving, its poor reliability and uncomfortable ride make it a frustrating car to own. One of the biggest problems is the automatic transmission, especially the Dualogic automated manual gearbox. Unlike a smooth traditional automatic, this system delivers jerky, delayed shifts, making driving feel unpredictable. Many owners have faced complete transmission failures, leading to costly repairs that can run into the thousands. Electrical problems are another major concern. I've heard from many drivers about random warning lights, malfunctioning power windows, and radio failures, making the car feel unreliable even when it's running properly. 4. Mitsubishi Mirage 2014 to present feels like a toy. This may be one of the cheapest new cars available, but I've seen how its low price comes at the cost of quality, performance, and safety. While it may attract buyers looking for an affordable option, it falls short in almost every key area, making it a poor long-term choice. The biggest drawback is its weak 3-cylinder engine. With slow acceleration and poor performance, reaching highway speeds feels like a struggle. The 0 to 60 mph time of nearly 12 seconds makes it one of the slowest modern cars, which is dangerous in situations that require quick acceleration, like merging onto busy highways. Handling is another major issue. The lightweight body feels unstable, especially at higher speeds or in windy conditions. Many drivers report a lack of control, making highway travel nerve-wracking. Technology is also lacking. The Mirage comes with an outdated infotainment system and limited safety features, making it feel far behind competitors. 5. Smart Fortwo 2008 to 2019, not so smart after all. This car was designed as a compact city car, but I've seen how it comes with far too many compromises that make it impractical for most drivers. While its small size makes parking easy, it lacks comfort, reliability, and practicality, which are essential for daily use. One of its biggest problems is the poorly designed transmission. The automated manual gearbox delivers slow, jerky shifts, making acceleration rough and unpredictable. Many owners have reported delays between gear changes, leading to a frustrating driving experience, especially in stop-and-go traffic. At higher speeds, the Smart Fortwo feels unstable and unsafe. Its short wheelbase and lightweight design make it struggle on highways, feeling shaky and unsteady, especially in windy conditions. Long-distance driving becomes stressful rather than enjoyable. Storage space is another major drawback. With barely enough room for a couple of grocery bags, it lacks the practicality needed for road trips or daily errands. Maintenance is also expensive. Despite being a tiny car, repair costs are surprisingly high, and finding replacement parts can be difficult. 6. Renault Twizy WE 2012 to present, the tiny electric letdown. This may look like a futuristic and fun little city car, but I've seen how it fails to deliver on practicality and comfort. It's actually classified as a quadricycle, not a real car, which already makes it far less useful. While it may seem like a quirky and eco-friendly option, it has more downsides than benefits, making it a bad purchase for most people. One of the biggest problems is the lack of comfort and protection. The Twizy has no windows as standard, which means drivers and passengers are completely exposed to the weather. In cold conditions, you freeze, and in the rain, you get wet. There's also no heating, no radio, and barely any storage space, making it far from practical. The interior is cramped, with the passenger sitting directly behind the driver in an awkward tandem position. Performance is another letdown, with a top speed of just 50 mph, making it unsafe for highways. Acceleration is slow, and the battery range is only 30 to 40 miles in real-world conditions. Charging takes over 3 hours, and it can't use public fast chargers. Despite being one of the cheapest electric vehicles, the Twizy is overpriced for what it offers. Better budget-friendly EVs exist, making the Twizy impractical, uncomfortable, and simply not worth the money. In conclusion, a cheap car might seem like a great deal at first, but I've seen how it can quickly become a costly mistake. Expensive repairs, constant breakdowns, and poor safety ratings turn some budget-friendly small cars into a nightmare to own. That's why I always recommend checking reliability ratings, crash test scores, and real-world owner reviews before buying. Have you ever owned one of these cars? Did it give you trouble? Share your experience in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more car buying tips.